Oh, hello. I was just, woo, there's been a lot of things this morning all at once, right as I was about to get online. Today, you know what? We're just loose chatting a little bit. I'm going to cover some of the new cool things on mmhmm, which is one of the pieces of software that I stream with every day. And there's some really cool new features going on. So I want to kind of cover that with you and also just sort of celebrate you, celebrate the audience. You know what? I got the best audience ever. I do. um Gosh, it's all about building community, building relationships, doing those types of things as opposed to counting clicks and hoarding more and more and more and more. And that's my philosophy. That's the way that it has been. And Merry Christmas, my dear. Merry Christmas to you too, my friend. I hope that you have a happy and a merry, and I'll be with you every step of the way in 2021, just as we have together in 2020. And I think that you're the best. We're gonna rocket ship some stuff off. Let's celebrate a couple of times here. Let's see if Elf comes up. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. That's Groot. Anyway, just want to celebrate a little bit some of the finer things in life. And some of the finer things in life. And we'll probably do a yearly review next week, on Wednesday. I mean, that feels right, doesn't it? But the community that I've been able to build in the last year has been triple amazing. If you would have told me in March when it was all going down that not only would we be dealing with this still 9 months later, but that that I've been able to build a marvelous tribe of folks that are filled with awesomeness, even in spite of the fact that I'm not able to travel right now, I would have laughed in your face. I would have said, I don't get it. How do I do that? How do I do that without the traveling? Because at the time I was, on a plane once a month somewhere, going to events, going to sit with True Chat at trade shows, doing the stuff. That's what I was doing. And that's how I was really, again, I'm building a lot of my tribe. But 2020, one of these silver linings of 2020, has been the ability to focus on things that I didn't really have time to think about before. One of the things in business is let's accept it, we get distracted, don't we? I do. If you do too, put it in the comments for me so that I know that I'm not alone. We get distracted. I get distracted with new things. I wonder if my customers will value this. I wonder if we could do this with that. That's what I do. That's what I tend to do. But I also get distracted with different things. And, sometimes I doubt myself just like everybody else does in the whole world. And there's an awful lot going on out there. But one thing that happened with, I'm not leaving this chair for a while. I still don't have any plans to leave this chair and go anywhere for quite a while. I haven't made any. Nobody's started talking about getting back together. I think people are gonna wait to see what the vaccine does. But I've been given this time to really focus on how engaging am I online? Am I just a talking head? Because trust me, people are tired of looking at those nowadays. Speaking of which, today we're going to circulate some backgrounds. Here's the deal. Everybody loves ugly sweaters. They do. I do. Sometimes a vest actually, like right there. Yeah, baby. That's some ugliness. And so let's float to even more. Got some backgrounds all riled up here on huh? Is that cool or what? So the focus this year has given me has been pretty epic. Pretty epic. The beauty of it is that I can't always be on stage, and I can't always be on a live stage. Okay. So how do I engage people still? How do I reach out? How do I connect? How am I doing these things? And it's given me some time to work on my own stuff. That's one amazing thing that has happened this year. We have spent a lot more time making black belt bots a client instead of, the thing we work on when we don't have anything to do. Which makes me happy. Very good. Let me catch up on the comments here. I forgot to sign up for your group program in January. I am gifting myself that for Christmas. Darling, we are going to have so much fun together. You just don't even know. Yes. That will be happening. I don't have the class. I don't have the link up right now, but Teresa, I will get this to you. I will probably just toss it in the comments here when we're all done, so that we can get that taken care of, because I am ready. I'm ready for you, and I can't wait. Also, just so looking forward to January 14th. We're doing our Skyrocket Your Engagement, and we've made a few changes. We've added a few things, and it's one of those things that because it was sort of about time for me to start holding my own events anyway. But when you have your events and stuff, if you tend to do that in an expensive way at all, like a hotel or something like that, which I probably wouldn't have not have gone all out on a hotel for a one-day event. I probably would have done something different, but that stuff tends to get expensive real quick. And there's a lot involved in having your own live event. But here's what I found out. I got to start out with live events from the bot cave here first. 2020 allowed me to go, you know what? Let's just try it out. And the first one, we have had a wonderful time every time we've done it. People have gotten massive amounts out of it. But here's the thing. Our process has become so much better on the back end. Stuff you never see, right? But our process, our promo, we are ready with these things. We're ready with these things. And it makes me so happy to be able to improve that experience, because by the time we get to holding live events in hotels or whatever, it's going to be straight up awesome. There will not be that fledgling period of, God, what am I doing? I'm doing that back here right now. So anyway, enough about me. Let's see. Gosh, I got new contacts yesterday, everybody. Being more engaging is the thing. Yeah, I need to focus on that in 2020. Gosh, don't we all? Don't we all? And that's what it's all about. You know what it's about is, let's get a little bit more engaging today. Let's adopt one thing today. When I look at this show, when I look at all of the fancy things that I do, Pink Elephant in the Room, I love that one. Kate, I love her. I mean, when I look at, this one, I love this. When I look at all the little things that I do to increase merriment as we go along here, it is all stuff that I developed little by little by little. I didn't use Ecamm Live and the way that I use them today on the first day. I got a little better at it all the time. I practiced. I messed up a lot. I pushed a lot of buttons and stuff didn't come up a lot. All right. Little embarrassing, to tell you the truth. But I got a little better at it every day because it's something that makes my show engaging. It's something that is exciting to me. It's something that makes people think and makes people look and makes people go, I wonder what she's going to do next. And to me, that's the heart of it. You know, it's not just, hey, I just gave you some value there. Come get on my email list. It is about making people think. It is about helping people out of the humdrum of the scroll, you know, the doom scroll, the doom scroll. That's what they call it. Helping people out of that and helping people into thinking about the way that they relate to their clients and to their pre-clients as well. So, couple little things. Made a little release yesterday, and this may be the most fun thing ever. Well, first of all, they have just a ton of Christmas little Christmas backgrounds. They're kind of cool. They're kind of cool. Makes, you know, I'm like sitting in a hall right now. No, I'm not really. It's a green screen, folks. You knew that. But ton of Christmas backgrounds, but that's not the really cool thing. Let me show you. So what they did is something I have actually never even seen before. This is what I like about two M's, an H, and two M's. Currently, the software is available on Mac, and they are doing Windows beta testers now if you don't have a Mac. So soon it will be available for everyone. So this is a thing that I have never seen anybody do. And it was pretty magnificent. I whipped this out on a phone call last night and people were just crazy about it. So this feature is called Big Hands. And let me turn this on for you. So Big Hands is this. So all I'm doing, all I'm doing is making a heart with my hands. And it's creating something on the screen. So this is the type of augmented reality weirdness we're getting into, people. This is where we're stepping in the new world, and I'm absolutely crazy about it. Watch this, people. I'm doing a little thank you, a little thank you there. Call me. We've got let's see, big hands, like a thumb up. They'll do a thumbs down for you, which you know I'm using that on this show. It's pretty crazy. It's also just a little bit sensitive. So if I do something like this, it's gonna try to give me a thumbs up there. So one of the things, you know, if you like this software and you want to use it for streaming, one of the things is be a little careful when you've got big hands on. Don't have it on all the time, or else like you'll be unnecessarily triggering it unless you've very carefully got your hands out of the camera like I do right now. So big hands, people. It just makes me giggle. It's one of those things that sets it apart. A lot of people, and let's get philosophical about our marketing. I'm going to turn big hands off for a second because, as I've said, I need to drink my coffee while we're talking, so I don't want it waving at you. But one of the things that people do when they create a product or when they create a service is they sort of create it off of everybody else's service. And what I mean by that is that, you know, I see somebody doing something that I want to do, and then I kind of zhuzh it to be me, and then I tried it out there. And when people mention my competitor, I say, yeah, but I do this too. Or, okay, yeah, but they do this and I don't do that. And here's why. A lot of times we are marketing we are taking our marketing campaigns off of someone else's and adding a couple of tweaks to make it personal and putting it out there. The tough thing with that is that, you know, everybody just begins to look like a copycat of everybody else. And then something comes along that blows it all out of the water, right? That just makes it all crazy. And to me, does that a lot. They do that a lot with the different things that they offer, because it's like totally crazy and strange, and whoa, where could I use that? It's a product that makes me think, and that's why I like it so much. I had, I had to call the people and tell them I'm doing a little show about them today. But that to me is the thing. That to me is the thing that makes me excited. Whenever they have a new little update or whatever, it makes me excited, because it's like, okay, what did they come up with now? What's going on now? That sort of excitement is what we all want to create around our marketing. Yeah. 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 That's what we want to create. What are they going to do next? Those are the types of things that when I'm getting on stage and doing my thing and hopping on and off stage and making my cape fly and all of the different, you know, crazy things that I get to do there. One of the things that makes people look is, I wonder what she's going to do next. And when I'm watching my favorite speakers, and I do have them, my friends, when I'm watching my favorite speakers, it's the ones that really catch my attention are the ones that make me go, what are they going to do next? What are they going to do next? I don't know. I can't predict it. There's one, Coach Jane. You know what I'm saying? That one, I've seen her speech I don't know how many times now. And she still surprises me. And it's still exciting to get to see her on stage, because you never know what that woman's going to say. So, how do we take that excitement and put it into our products and services and put it into our marketing? Because that's what we need. That's what we need in the coming years. You don't need to develop some crazy, you know, big hands type of thing, like just did. You don't need to do any of that. But it's maybe time. It's maybe time. Let me restate. It's way time. It's way time to think outside that box with your marketing, to not copy off everybody else and then just add a couple of tweaks and go, okay, here's my marketing now. Don't do this. Don't do it to yourself. Don't fade away into the sea of Satanness. Don't do this. It's not going to be worth to you. So let me see here. I need to catch up on the comments. Let me see. That's awesome. It would be awesome if you could get that program to do ninja moves, wouldn't it though? True that. Jane is a mystery. She is. Speaking of the ninja moves, Teresa, I'm going to put this in the comments just for you. I have been waiting for so long for something to happen on the internet. I was told 6 months ago this was coming out, and it may be only a small thing to many of you, but it's huge for me. You know I use a lot of emojis, right? The ninja emoji is finally here, people. I'm putting it in the comments right now because it must be done. There it is. Ninja emoji, people. I am so thrilled about this thing. I've just been looking so forward to it. I use emojis an awful lot, and I wanted this thing forever. Maybe someday a shuriken, but I don't, I can't count on that. I'm very, very happy with the ninja. Anyway, back to the point. So, a couple of little other things that has done to make our lives pretty absolutely hilarious. So there's some of these. It's called effects, and so it's effects that you can put into your live stream, like live. Like right now. So let me demo a couple of these for you. Here's an old film effect. There we go. And now I'm in an old movie for a second. There's also this guy. This is a touch up. I don't know if I look better or worse. I don't know. But let me see here. Here is just a grayscale. That one does just me, and not the background. Some of these are pretty cool. Here's rain, just in case we get. I don't know why I would ever use this, but I'm gonna find a way, people. Let's see here. There's a couple more pixelate, just in case I'm a federal witness or something. And let's see here, just a couple more for you. Want to show all of these because it's really interesting to me, the things that they think up. There's pixelate again. There's one guy I've missed. Oh, this is glitch. This is 1980s VCR time. Again, I'm gonna find a way to use this in a show. And then that guy, which I don't know, it's green. So gonna go back to normal here. So that's another type of thing that they've added, that you can put, these kinds of effects on yourself, which is so cool. It's just so cool. I think it's awesome. I think that for the class coming, and it's coming, my friends, it's coming January 18th. The epic engagement of formula is launching, and I am so proud. So those are some. So I just showed you the effects, the little things that you can do, and is like $10 a month. Now, for me, I use several things in conjunction with each other, because I'm a geek like that, and I love to string these things together. But you can use your camera in Zoom meetings. You can use it obviously on StreamYard. You can use it just about anywhere. So go check it out, folks. The $10 a month's totally worth it. To wow your viewers, to be able to get them to go, what's she gonna say next? Totally worth it if you're interested, and a geek like me. Another thing that they also did, and this one's pretty crazy. Another thing that they did was they added some backgrounds, right? So here's one. This is old-timey computer room. This is what computers used to look like, everybody. Isn't this cool? But it turns me black and white right away as well, so that I kind of, fit into this space. Here's another one that's really fun that I'm totally going to use for a promo. Whoops. This guy right there. Yeah, I'm going to use that. What it does is it actually takes the camera and it places you where you need to be. Here is another one, and all of a sudden I'm in the middle of this boombox or whatever. Just a boombox with a TV in it. I don't think I ever saw one of those. Anyway, they've mixed these media things. Anyway, so those are a few. This one I'm definitely going to be using for 2021. Crystal ball time, people. And there's a couple more. There's one more that I wanted to show you. Oh, here it is. This is hilarious. For big announcements only. Right. Just if you ever need to, it's okay. It's a joke. Anyway, so those are some really cool backgrounds and different things that you can do. And these are things that you can kind of even flip through on a show, or you can use them to create promotions. You can use them to shoot a little, a promotion for a thing that you're going to do. It's pretty endless, the things that you can do for those. And those are just presets, right? You can you can do an awful lot with just your imagination and a little bit of time on your hands. So anyway, awesomeness. Yes, total vintage. You could do that way every day. I could. I absolutely could. The big announcement one makes me look way too little. But people would be like, that's a picture of a parking lot. What's happening? So different ways to use your imagination. And I'm really impressed with, I'm really impressed with one. If you just, you don't have to buy their product, just check out their website. Check out their website and read it, because there's humor all over the place. There's humor, and honestly, maybe your product or service is not one that uses humor a lot, and that is totally fine. But one of the things that gets people's defenses down a little bit is if you make them laugh. And if you notice, I use that quite a lot. I've been using it since I was a child. Whenever I notice people are stressed around me, I start telling jokes and just being funny and all of that. Those a way of life for me, right? And so that is something that can be used in your marketing if your product or service is something that people have a lot of stress about. If they have, maybe you're a coach and you're running into a lot of people who say things like, yeah, I've had a ton of coaches and it's never, this person took advantage of me and this person took advantage of me and this person took advantage of me. Their defenses are up. And so sometimes just a little bit of humor goes a long way. For me, it's been a basis of a lot of things, but consider what they're doing here. This is another website that I'm having you go out and look at. You always get homework on this show. This is another website to go out and look at. The other one that I talked about on Monday was Tunnel Bear. It's a VPN. But their branding on their website is amazing. It's fantastic and very, very cohesive. So this is your homework this weekend. Now, many of you are probably spending some wonderful time with family. You know what? I'm spending time with my family right now. It's you, and I'm so lucky to be able to build a tribe online, to have you guys spend your time with me. I am lucky. I am grateful. And, in 2021, I'm going to endeavor to bring you the very best that I can. We're going to talk about engagement marketing. We're going to talk about some tools and products occasionally. We'll be talking about my live events and my classes and my clients and all of the things. You know that we will. And yeah. I'm so enthused. I'm so excited about 2021. Here this next couple of weeks, I'm going to be taking some time to look at, the three questions, right? What's not working? What's working, what's not working, and what would you like to work in your business? That's something that, some people have a year-end process that is complicated. Trust me, if it's complicated for me, it's not going to get done. So I have those three questions. And yeah, so those are the things that I'm going to be doing over the next couple of weeks, recording a bit for the class as well. I'm so excited about it. Adam, hey, I hope you're having a wonderful day too, my friend. What a wonderful thing that I can talk to Adam online here as well. Man, you're the best. So that's, I realize, I didn't have a whole lot of content for the show today. Aside from, some new things in I love saying their name. Aside from some new things from those folks, it really wasn't about content today as much as it is about, I want to put some ideas in your head. I want to put some ideas about engagement marketing in your head so that when you go to write that next email, when you go to set up the next set of promos for whatever you're doing, when you go to do that stuff, you think about how to really engage with your audience. Think about the audience size that you want and you need. Think about how many clients you want and you need, because the answer is not endless clients. Usually, for most people, it's not, 58 158 clients. I don't know what I would do with that many. I don't need that many. Any students, but clients, no. So deciding on what that boundary is. What is that comfortably for you? What is it? And it can totally change. But what is it for you? How much do you need to have coming in? How much is it coming from clients? How much is it coming from other sources? Because you are not a human with endless time. That's just it. You're not a human with endless time. So, Teresa, we don't need content. We just need a daily dose of RJ. I know. Gosh. And this show just makes me feel like a rock star, I'm telling you. Yes, well, for the daily dose for the next two, archives, my friends, archives and older shows if you have not caught up on everything. Adam, one of my goals for 2021 is sticking my face in front of the camera. Adam, you want to come on the show, Adam? Come on the show, Adam. Why don't we kick that goal's butt in the first couple weeks of 2020 or 21? Sorry. Why don't we just kick that goal's butt? Get on my show, show your face to the people. The people will love you. Adam, you guys, is an incredibly talented program, and does some amazing things. Let's talk about it. Ping me if you are interested. We will get you a practice run right on this show, and we'll give you that opportunity because I believe in getting your face in front of the camera. You are a person who is vastly interesting, and you have a great sense of humor. So pop on. Very good. Daily Doses of RJ is energetic, fun, and wonderful. Thank you. I'm feeling like a rock star today, everybody. I am going to miss you over the next couple of days, which, I'm not doing just because I know people are busy and running around doing their things. I totally get it. I'm going to be taking a little bit of time off as well. The wife and I have some, crock pot and snuggle plans. Yeah, jammies all day. And yeah, you know what? The future is bright. The future is bright. We've got a lot to celebrate on this show. I know many of you watching right now. I know you personally, and I know you've got a lot to celebrate in your lives. And maybe this was the year that you found your focus. Maybe this was the year that you just freaking hung on. Whatever it was, the future is bright. I would wear shades if I had them here in the bot cave. I do not. I have a pipe somewhere. One of the things that I need to do, obviously, is clean the desk drawers in the office. Anyway. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for celebrating with me throughout this entire year. Maybe you celebrate the holidays, maybe you don't. Maybe your house is all decorated to the nines. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's you and a cat. I get it. And whatever it is, however you prefer to celebrate. I hope there aren't empty chairs, at your celebration this Christmas. Although, many of us are going to be Zooming, including us. We'll totally be Zooming with the fam. Whoever you are and however you choose to celebrate, that's enough. That's enough. And that's cool. And I'm glad that we all get, opportunities to do this. Yeah, a lot of hanging on this year. Don't want 2021 to be any more of that. And you know what? A lot of it's gonna be a choice. A lot of it's gonna be a choice that we make to just go, "You know what? 2020 is over. Time to turn a new page. Time to Okay, so there's this thing that I learned in college, and it's about locus of control. Don't know if any of you have read about this, but there is a little test that you can take that will determine if the locus of control of your life is outside of you or inside of you. When I took the test, I got it straight down the middle, which is usually how that works with me. But if the locus of control is within you, then you're the captain of your own ship. Things happen out there, but that's, fine. You'll figure it out. And if the locus of control is outside of you, then that means that outside events, control your life. I'm totally peanut shelling this. So look it up if you want real information. Obviously, locus of control is what it is. Locus is spelled by focus except with an L. And so for me, it's about really making a choice and putting that locus of control back here, back where it needs to be. Not as much focusing on the outside events, not as much watching the news, not as much doing any of that, not as much even taking in of social media. More thinking about who I am, who I serve, how I serve them, what I want, and going for it. Even taking chances, like putting your face on live streams, Adam. Anyway, do check that one out. That one's a good one. Thank you for being with me. I'm going to be gone over the next couple of days, but next week we're going to have 3 shows again. We're going to have a Monday show, topic to be determined. Tuesday, we missed our interview yesterday with Petra Contrada because I was not feeling well. And I was not feeling well. So we pushed it to next Tuesday. And so that's going to be a great interview with her. And then next Wednesday will be probably a little year in review or a looking forward show. Because looking forward is really what I want to do. So my friends, thank you. I'm going to put my class link down in the comments. So hit it up. We're doing early bird pricing until the end of the year. Normally that class is a 1997, it's 2 Gs, but I'm really reducing it to get some early birds like yourselves in there. So if you want to take advantage of that, got to do it before the end of the year. So that's what I have. I'm going to slide that link in there in a couple of minutes. So watch for it. And I just want to thank you. I want to thank you and celebrate you for being an awesome audience. And just being there with me through this journey. This is a great journey. Life is a great journey. It's an incredible adventure. Thank you for being my adventure friends. And with that, my friends, stay safe, be well out there, and I will see you in a bot.